All right, it's King Shit here in the castle. It's not Sunday, so you know it's not Sunday blues. So first, let's just say this. This video is not intended for viewers who are not of legal age for cannabis in their state. This channel is not monetized, and all the content is intended as opinion and not to encourage anyone to do any illegal acts. Now we get that out the way, show you what we're doing today. Got a little sample here from JK Distro from the last purchase I made, and this is called Jiffy cake, and it's a 20. Let me give you the percentage there. 27.199 is very accurate. THCA, and there's maybe a little better look at it. I like the way they put them with the little credit card, and it's kind of a neat little setup. And I've had pretty good luck with most of these sample ones. It's just about enough for a joint, so I'm not going to do the usual where I'll do a bong hit and then do the joint. We're just going to twist a spliff, do that. You know what I'll do first, though, is I'm going to crack it open and give it a little sniff test. We'll do that. And obviously, it's not going to go into a jar like when I get an ounce of something. It's going to get all used up in one puff. That's how we roll here with the samples. And let's see. Not bad. Not a bad smell. Kind of hard to describe exactly. It's a little on the sweet side, not really gassy. It's not the citrusy kind of sweet. A little on the floor, almost. It smells like something you baked, kind of. Which I guess that's the point. But we'll see. We're gonna take a quick break. Gonna roll up a spliffer and bring over my little electric ashtray for the benefit of my loved ones, and we'll be right back with that. All right, we've resumed. Got the spliffer here. Rolled a pretty decent one. Nice healthy spliff. And it's got a mild but nice scent. I'll say that. It's hard to describe. It's not like your usual ones that are either skunky, citrusy, flowery kind of. This is closer to flowery, I'd say, but well, we're gonna find out what we got. And again, this is Jiffy Cake from JK Distro. And cheers to everybody, and thanks to everybody who's been coming by and checking it out. This has been an interesting year. It's 20 years of YouTube, and I'm just a little under 20 years in. And oh yeah, my last video, if I'm not mistaken, was my 500th video. I'm very proud and pleased. And it's not just about numbers; it's about putting up stuff that is from the heart. There's no financial incentive. That's what YouTube was when I started. It was just a place to put your videos to share. And to me, that's what it is mostly. And I'm about to share this with you. And thanks for sharing with me. Here we go. Cheers, all. That's a nice taste. That's a very nice taste. I'm really enjoying this, although there's a family member in the room who doesn't share that sentiment on the third party scent that they're getting. This is good. It's nice, smooth, no harshness at all. I've had a couple of kinds of herb that I'm gonna put this on the same. Call it what it is to me. It's got a talcum powder sort of scent and taste, which I like. I don't know exactly. I may be way off. This is just what I'm calling it. I mean, it's no worse than the kind of things that you read online for descriptions of music tone and herb in general. Oh yeah, this is a thumbs up. The effect is pretty good so far. Very nice, smooth, tasty bud. It's a winner. I wouldn't have thought, like by the name of it. I didn't check whether it's indica sativa. I'm thinking it's probably a pretty balanced one because I'm not getting too low. I'm not feeling like some sativas can make you do. It's weird. Not everyone gets the same effect. I have a friend who, if he does a pure sativa, his heart will start racing and stuff. I've never had any kind of effect like that. I can feel a little difference. I think it's kind of overstated for the most part, but you don't know. It's a psychoactive thing. So the way it makes you feel is the way it makes you feel, or if it doesn't. It's a nice taste. It burns real well. It was pretty fresh. And the grinder didn't do the snap, crackle, and pop too bad. Pretty nice, sort of a lime greenish color. I'm pretty sure they only give you the smalls when you buy smalls for the samples. So when you're getting this good quality on their entry level stuff, that's a deal, and it's really good. I would consider getting this again, even if it doesn't turn out to be a indica or indica dominant. This is nice. Let me talk real quick about growing season. Up here in the Northeast, we're getting some hot days, so if you're a grower, keep your plants wet. I had some good rain yesterday morning, that helped. I'll probably still do some water. It's getting a little late to start. I may end up doing it in the late afternoon, early evening, so that they can absorb more of it. I'll have a good look at them again. I only do it about 20 times a day. Well, I won't keep this going too much longer. I'll finish this offline. But thumbs up, JK Distro and Jiffy Cake. And shout out to everybody out there especially, I want to give a special shout out to my boys, Jim and Joe. We had a nice hangout the other day, worked on some guitar stuff, and just shot the shit. Doesn't get any better than that, really. Cheers to you, gentlemen. Thanks for being my friends and my brothers. Great company all the time. And everyone who's checking out the channel again, I really appreciate it. Last few months has been a big boom for me and keeps me encouraged to want to do. Now I'm not talking million views or something. I'm not expecting that. That's not the point of it, you know. I suppose if you really want to get the big viewership, you got to follow on what the big people do. In other words, you got to beg for people to subscribe and paid memberships, and you got to use the right terms all the time and whatnot. And that's fine. I don't fault anybody else for doing that. You know, YouTube is what it is for you. Maybe it is something financial, but even some of the people who are doing really, really well, making six figures and stuff, the smart ones, the people I like, will tell you this may not last forever as far as the financial side of it. I promise you one thing, as long as YouTube's around and I'm still kicking, I'll be posting stuff, something or other. Might be herb, might be music, might be skating, who knows, but it'll be what I love. And that's what you people should do too if you're not already. If nothing else, it gives you a channel so that you can subscribe to other people's content and get notifications and things like that. And that's kind of worth it. And one thing I do too, I'm rambling a little bit, I'll cut this short, is I like the premium. Now, I don't pay for a lot of premium services for anything in life, but for YouTube, I watch a lot of it, and I ain't sitting through commercials for all the content that I watch. I'm just not. To me, that's worth that. I think it's up to $12 or $14 a month or whatever. There's other benefits too, like on the YouTube Music, which I use a real lot. So think about it. Make your own decisions in life. Thank you for coming by. Digging this herb, feeling good, and we'll see you again next time here in the castle. Till then, this is King Shit saying it's over and out.